Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Julius 𝐷𝐒𝐻, my dearest husband, ministers of government here present, His Grace, the Archbishop Edward Tamba Charles, Madam Marcella Samba, the chairperson, the principal and teachers of our great school, ex-pupils, not all students, the student of St. Joseph's Convent, our distinguished guest, good morning. Let me first of all take this opportunity to humbly say I'm grateful that I have been given the opportunity to come back to this wonderful school and continue to serve. Some of us, we try not to be too loud when it comes to, they say when you're the first lady, you serve everyone. But I also want to say that when you're a girl from convent, one shy guy, one shy girl who used to pass around, and today, as the First Lady of this country, I want to say I am so humble and proud that God has blessed me to pass through here. We're here to celebrate an achievement. We're here to celebrate a determination. And we're here to instill perseverance on our girls. When the ex-president, Madam America, came to my office and told me about her plan for us to do this edifice here today that His Excellency is going to open, I thought in my own quiet way I should support and support in any way possible. And to come back here and see the finished product after nagging David Senge for so long. After nagging, you see I still call him David Senge. After nagging Minister David Senge. And after making sure that His Excellency the President will go to our dinner and dance, and we never told him that we were going to fundraise, I just said, well, if you invite me to both school and I go, if I invite you to convent, you should come. That was like a negotiation. But I wanted to show to His Excellency that what both school can do, convent can do better. And I know Professor Alfawari will be thinking, what's wrong with this girl? What's wrong with this girl is the fact that when a president wants to succeed in this country, they have to come to convent and look for a wife. Any conscious, focused president will look for a wife from convent. But, Mr. President, you have prioritized this school. I know not because of me, but I know you're doing this because your heart is with education. I know that your focus on educating the children of this nation is not political, because when we look at the number of children that your government is paying for and taking care for their education needs, how many of them are actually going to be voters next year? Not many. So this is intentional. This is your own way of saying to us in Sierra Leone that the only way to our success, the only way to equality, the only way of us valuing democracy is through education, not through violence. When you educate your nation, that nation becomes a very productive nation. When your nation is illiterate, that nation becomes very violent. So the education that you have, the emphasis that you have put on education in this country, I know not every one of us will say thank you to you, but I know God Almighty will continue to bless you, because you would have chosen to just focus on your own children, and you can afford it. You can take care of your own children. But you said if my child is going to have the best education, every child in this country should have the same opportunity. And the only way to do that is to take out the burden from the mothers and fathers and allow your government to shoulder that burden by paying for them, providing transportation, providing core textbooks, providing learning materials, and in some cases providing food where they can't have food for themselves. So I want to say thank you for doing that for this nation. As the chairperson said, my husband can't focus on education and I removed myself from the girl child. I have focused my agenda on supporting girls, not because I don't think that the boys are not valuable in our country, but the fact is the girls has been left out for far too long. And there are issues, if we can address them in our own little way, our girls will be women of substance in society. And one of them is having the courage to talk about menstruation. And I do that with pride and dignity because, like I say to people, when I see my menstruation, I am very messy. And my husband always tidy me up when I do see my menstruation. So that makes it easy for me to talk about menstruation anywhere I go. But the one thing I want to thank His Excellency for, last year, Mr. President, Sierra Leone, through your leadership, put in a resolution at the United Nations for the world to not only hear about the Hands of Our Girls campaign that we have been campaigning about in Sierra Leone and all over, but now the international cooperation and access to justice and remedy for survival of sexual violence, which you put at the United Nations, will be passed today, and Sierra Leone will be remembered as the country who have put the issue of sexual violence and rape at the forefront of everything they do, and it will be passed today. Let me, first of all, I know they said it will be passed today, 3 o'clock Sierra Leone time, but let me, as your vuvuzela, congratulate you before they do. Congratulations, Mr. President. When we came here and we talked about the school, of course, when we started the fundraising, we said we were going to do classrooms. And thank God it has been done. But I did promise the last time also, when I came to distribute a sanitary pad, and I also want to say your sanitary pads are on the way, and very soon, as you start in September, we will come to distribute those pads to you. But when I came the last time, I told you, after the completion of the school, I will also provide you with furnitures. I know the government of Sierra Leone has provided 600 tables and chairs for this school, but on my behalf and that of His Excellency the President, personally, we are also contributing an extra 300 chairs and tables. And I promise the 300 chairs and tables will be here on Monday. And I want to thank Madam Emrika for your leadership. I want to thank you for making sure that during your term, there was nothing called politics in your term as the president of the ex-peoples. And the reason why I have to bring this up is the fact that in Sierra Leone, everything we do, we put politics in it. This is a school that has empowered so many women that are serving this nation from different political backgrounds. Please, let us not bring politics in what we do in convent. And I want to employ Madam Mimi, who is now the new president. While knowing who she is and knowing what she's capable of doing, I am very sure that she will take right away from where Madam Emrika is and continue leading us. So when I stand next to the mayor of Freetown, I don't see her as an APC person, I see her as a Conventinian. When that time comes for His Excellency to announce campaign, then I'll see her as a APC person. So At this junction, let me congratulate every one of you, every one of us for our tenacity to make it happen. We have done it and we can do more. We can't just limit ourselves to one structure. We can do more. And that more is for us to inspire our girls and for us to make them see us as role models so that they don't watch more role models on TV. The role models you see in America are not your role models. Those are TV role models. Your role model should be someone you see every day, someone you can actually touch and feel. Among these wonderful women, there are role models. From your teachers, your principals, there are role models. From your home, your mother, your aunties and elder sisters, your fathers, you have your role model there. Find your role model closer home. And with that, you will learn not only our English textbook, but you will also learn our African culture and value on African culture. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen.